Everybody on YouTube, this is Wonderlick.
Stop
we are
recording
joined by
button.
our good friend Thomas Acasella. Today we are going to do a topic that he did on his channel, which is FaceTiming 24/7.
If you're in a long distance.
If you're in a long distance relationship.
Yeah. All right. So as many of you know, I'm sure, from watching Nikki's videos regularly, when Megan and I, my ex Megan and I, were in a relationship, we FaceTimed 24/7 from November to January. And there are definitely pros and cons, and there are drawbacks. And I thought this was an important topic to talk about because maybe there's someone in a long-distance relationship right now who maybe is doing this or thinking about doing it. So one of the pros is, you're with that person pretty much 24/7. We did not hang up unless the call dropped, but other than that, we were on FaceTime. Now, I did make a lot of accommodations for her. Like, for example, she has therapy sessions that she does online where she will text with her therapist, but she has to dictate what she's saying. So when she'd have her therapy sessions, for example, I would leave my room to give her that privacy, and we'd be FaceTiming on her iPad, and she would leave her iPad near her in case the call dropped, and then when the hour was up, when I'd come back in my room, when I FaceTimed her, she'd be right near her iPad, so she could pick up the call. And it was nice because I kind of had a portable girlfriend, and I could carry her wherever I wanted to. I could take her wherever I wanted to take her, as long as she wanted to come. Like if I was going out or something. A lot of times, though, I would just leave my phone home. She wouldn't want to come, which was fine. And if she needed to go do something in the house, she'd leave me somewhere in her house, and then she'd come back in a little while. She pretty much took me everywhere with her, except, of course, the bathroom, and that was her choice, and of course I didn't have a problem with it. The other thing is sleep. She always told me, get your, you go to, get your, you can sleep whenever you want to. Now, I was sleeping when she was sleeping. When she would sleep, I'd sleep. Because I didn't want to go to sleep. I wanted to, stay up and spend time with her. I wanted to stay up with her. What I would suggest is if your significant other says, go ahead, get your sleep. Get your sleep. They'll be there. And she always said this. I'll be here when you wake up. Get your sleep. They're not going anywhere.
Right.
So that's that. And her sleep schedule is sporadic, like mine. We're both night owls. So, and she didn't really sleep much. So, and it was hard. It was also hard for me to sleep. So let's just say she would sleep for like maybe 5 or 6 hours, whether it was at night or in the afternoon. I'd be up doing something else, so I wouldn't get sleep. So then she'd get up, and I'd still be tired. So it was FaceTiming 24/7 towards the end of the relationship. Towards the end of the relationship was getting a little taxing for me. It was nice, but it was getting a little taxing for me. What I would suggest is this: FaceTiming 24/7 is nice, but maybe you might want to suggest to your significant other if he or she was the one with this idea to FaceTime 24/7, once you say, maybe we could say, well, why don't we just FaceTime? We can FaceTime every day, but why don't we just keep it at night? For example, you guys would have your space, because space is important. We'll talk about that. Space is important in a relationship. Having that alone.
YouTube now. New from
Candid Mommy, My Spring. Get out the door. Favorites. Attachment.
Having that time and space is important. You know what I mean? It's important to have your own alone time and your own space. What am I trying to say here? So if I could turn the clocks back, or if I could go back in time, and when Megan suggested to me, well, you want to FaceTime 24/7,
You wouldn't have done it.
I probably would have said, well, why don't we do this? Why don't we FaceTime every day every day, but let's just keep FaceTiming at night. We'll sleep together on FaceTime, and then in the morning we'll get off FaceTime, and you can do what you need to do, and of course we'll text, throughout the day, but you can do what you need to do, and I'll do what I need to do, and then we'll, resume that call at night. And I did suggest this to her before she broke up with me, to do this, but she said no. So that's what I would do if I could go back in time. So FaceTiming 24/7 is nice, but the point is there are some
Drawbacks.
So, think about it before you do it.
Right.
You have any advice? You want to talk about space a little bit, and then the other question I had for you is, you want to tell? I know you said it on my channel, but you want to tell us what you did when you were in how you handled your long distance relationship when you were in one.
Yes.
Talk about those two things, space and then that. Okay.
Space is important, but you don't want to have too much space where you guys aren't communicating, because communication is very important.
Absolutely.
And the way I handled it when I was in a long distance relationship is we'd call each other in the morning, say good morning, how are you, what do you have planned for the day, that kind of stuff. And then we'd let each other go, and we'd text throughout the day at our own convenience. And then at night, we'd call each other and say, how was your day? Did you get accomplished what you wanted to accomplish? Stuff like that. And just kind of check in with each other before we'd go to bed. That's personally what I recommend.
Okay, good.
YouTube now. New from Tom.
Giving each other space in a relationship is important. Attachment.
I just want to say this, that, in the beginning of Megan and I's relationship, she at first did not feel comfortable sleeping on FaceTime with me, so of course I respected that. Then a few days later, she's like, yeah, let's do it. So, if you're I wanted to bring this up too, this is important. If you're in a long distance relationship and your significant other doesn't at first feel comfortable sleeping on FaceTime with you, respect that. And,
right.
And don't ask them, are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Let them tell you
when they're ready.
I mean, maybe let a couple weeks go by if it's a brand new relationship, and then be like, hey, I was just wondering, are you ready to sleep on FaceTime? Yeah, and then if they say yes, that's fine. But don't ask, like,
all the time.
Yeah, like, if they tell you they're not, if you guys discuss it, one day, don't bring it up the next day.
Right.
Or in a couple days. Give it a couple weeks, or if he or she does not mention it, is my point. So that's another thing I wanted to address and talk about. That's important too. Yep.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say, Thomas?
Yeah, just, if it's a brand new relationship, give things time. Don't rush into anything.
Right.
And as far as, the whole FaceTime thing goes,
Right.
just, and another thing is, like...
Things will happen in their own time.
Yeah. Another thing that, kind of was annoying was that, for some reason, a lot of the times the calls would drop. About a month in, I don't know, I'd say maybe about a month, maybe a little bit more than a month of us doing this, FaceTiming 24/7, the calls started dropping consistently a lot, and that was annoying. So that I know made her maybe a little bit frustrated. Understandably made me frustrated. So that also was annoying, and that's something that you might have to deal with as well.
Right.
Calls drop, FaceTime calls dropping. I think we both got a little bit frustrated with that. But it's nice. I mean, FaceTiming, talking from experience, it's nice, but there definitely are some drawbacks. But definitely think about it. Don't just jump into it. Don't just say yes. Think about it. And if that's what you do, so yeah. Cool. That's all I got for today.
Okay. You want to recommend a few channels?
About your day.
My day is going good. I'm helping get ready for a potluck that we're having at 1 o'clock my time.
Nice. Nice. Okay. And you guys on my channel, I'm gonna be doing a lawn cutting video today, which is the reason why we couldn't do the videos at 2 o'clock my time, because I'm gonna be doing a lawn cutting video at that time, 2 o'clock my time. So stick around for that. And tomorrow, just a friendly reminder about a couple things. I am going to my aunt and uncle's house, so I'm going to bring my phone and do hopefully a few videos when I'm there. I hope. And then tomorrow night we'll be doing the videos at 9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Nikki's time. So I just wanted to remind all you wonderful people of that. So do you want to recommend? You want me to recommend some channels?
Yeah.
Do it. Alright, please check out Nikki's channel. It's an amazing channel. Please like and subscribe to it. Always feel free to leave comments down below. Please check out Patty Mayo's channel. Please check out LawnBoy8461's channel. Please check out Candid Mommy's channel. Please check out Depression to Expression. Depression to Expression is a great YouTube channel for people who have mental depression and anxiety or a mental illness. And do you want to do the rest?
Actually, I'll let you do them because I'm trying to get ready for the potluck.
Alright, and check out my channel. That's THOMASACOCELLA. Check out LawnBoy8461's channel. Check out Molly Burke's channel. She's a blind YouTuber. She's also a motivational speaker, and she also has a guide dog named Gallop. And please check out Live Accessible. And I think I covered them all. I think. And if I didn't, check out Yellow Brick Cinema. Yellow Brick Cinema is a great YouTube channel. You can listen to different music, deep sleep, music for studying, meditating, and deep sleep music. And I think I covered them all.
I think so too.
So you all take care, and we will see. We'll see you guys tomorrow night at 9 my time.
Yep. 8 my time. Take care and God bless.
Camera chooser.